My name's Tracy Johnstone. I am the new City Council District A representative for the city of Oroville, and I'm excited to be here, learn more about the arts that are going on within our city. I'm looking forward to being on this commission, and thank you for inviting me.
Well, welcome. First regular business item is approval of the minutes. Commissioners, have you had a chance to look that over? And if you had, do we have a motion?
I'm not sure I can vote on that.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes.
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
You can do whichever. Oop,
Oh, but you're not, you're in a good sign.
hold on. Let me reset that. Hold on one second.
We good? Yeah, working on it.
Open the voting again.
Oh, revote, okay.
Oh, I thought I.
Well, we had-
Motion carries with 5 yeses and 0 nos.
Very good. So now we're moving on to number 2, which is your voice for the Arts Award. There are like 2 awards. One's for individual, one's for a group. And the idea is to just cause a little bit of discussion in our city about what is going on in the arts, and if there are people that have an influence or an organization. So if you haven't been able to review what we have, it looks like for 2022, we have 1 nomination. Am I correct?
Yes.
And that would be for the individual. So
So Mr. Tamori covered it pretty well. This Voice of the Arts was started in 2017. The City Council and the Arts Commission titled this the Voice of the Arts Award, and it is to recognize people and organizations that positively impact the Oroville community with their passion, innovation, and commitment to the arts. So we put it out from, let me see my dates, from February 10th to March 3rd. And we did the short time frame this time just so that we could get the turnaround in time to get it on city council, and then in time to get the awards ordered and presented at the State of the City, which is going to be scheduled for April 25th at the State Theater. So a little bit of a time crunch this time, and I apologize for that, but we really wanted to bring it back and get this back out to the community. We've missed it a couple years because of COVID, so not to want to blame anything on COVID, but I'm happy to have it back. But we did only receive the 1 nomination that you have in your packet, and it was for, I'm sorry, I don't even have it in front of me. It was for Dawn Remley, and it was actually suggested by Mr. Tamori, our chair. So we just would need a approval of this nomination, and then it would go to the next city council agenda for their ultimate approval before we could award the nominee.
So can I say a few words about it? Or?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, good. So in nominating Don, I didn't realize the type of impact he had when he was the superintendent of Oroville Elementary School District. And so he's a fellow member of the No Child Left, or Any Given Child council that BCOE is sponsoring. And anyway, we're on the same committees and whatnot, and he did give a little talk about what he had done as superintendent, and I was just blown away because I didn't realize what a big art supporter he was in the area of music. But his leadership, he was able to affect the lives of many of the students in the Oroville Elementary School District by his interest in the arts because he's a musician, but he also provided supplies and the staffing necessary to reach all those kids. And if you do know the history of the music program in Oroville, the Oroville Union High School Band had a prolonged period of excellence, and I think they went to like Australia, took awards all over the state. It's like, Oroville band's here, oh no, we don't have a chance kind of thing. So I don't know if you all recall that at all, but then I put two and two together. Maybe in big part it was all these kids that were introduced to some sort of music in the elementary school. And then it carried over in junior high and carried over to the high school, and then it carried out into their lives. And so it is an example of how a person's vision or attention to a certain thing. I wonder how many any given children were affected by this. And so I think it's a real good example since we are in a third year of the Any Given Child initiative with BCOE and the city. So, but it's not just going to be Oroville this year. It's going to be Oroville Union, Oroville Elementary, Thermalito Elementary, and Palermo. Those are the school districts. So, and then the rest of it is just what he said about what he did. But the key thing is provided proper supplies, facilities, and staff so that the kids can have a little bit of art in their music, a little music, the arts in their day. And then I always say, imagine your child going to school and they didn't have any opportunity to draw or create or even experience maybe some drama, maybe some dancing around, simulations, that sort of thing. So, okay.
So we are looking for a motion to approve Dawn for this award. I think we know what your vote is.
I'm excited about this. I will make the motion to approve Dawn Rimley for the Your Voice in Arts Award. I am a complete advocate of the arts for children. I find that it's the further and further along we go in years, the less and less the community as a whole sees art as something important for our children. And I truly believe that art is a way for us to build their imaginations, use their brains, not simply for math or science, but art is very important as well for creativity. And I think it's sad that a lot of our kids are not pushed towards the arts in general. And so I'm excited that this is continuing to move forward and that we are actually awarding somebody because of their dedication to students and the children of this community in the arts arena. So I make a motion.
Before we go on, do any other commissioners have a comment at all, or? Commissioner Krantz.
So I think I've mentioned before when I worked in the ED classroom at Oroville High School for several years, art was such a big part of the therapeutic component to those students' lives and their school day. And it could be from getting them out of their comfort zone to playing charades and looking someone in the eye, making eye contact, which was something that they weren't entirely comfortable with, to making paper mache balloons and creating, to writing stories, drawing. We found that we had some really gifted artists in that classroom. And one of the highlights of the year, every year that I worked there, was the art showcase at BCOE for all the high school students. And so I know before my time even, Dr. Remley was instrumental in all of the support in this area too, so I agree.
I'm looking for a second.
Yeah, we're looking for a second.
I second the motion for the nomination.
Okay, let's go ahead and vote on this.
Motion carries with 5 yeses and 0 nos.
Okay, where are we at here? Let's see. I think that's it, isn't it? Okay, so we went ahead and approved Don Remley for that award, and don't think there's any other business because this,
So this nomination from the Arts Commission will be on the next council agenda, which will be
March 21st.
March
Or-
20.
Sorry,
Next
April 4th.
Sorry, yes, not the next one. We're putting on the April 4th council agenda. And then from there, they will be awarded, if approved by council, at the state of the city.
If Tamori, if you're available to come, I doubt it'll get pulled off consent calendar, but if, in the event it does, if you want to come.
oh
to
yeah,
be
I'll
able to-
be happy to represent the group, and if everybody else wants to go. Yeah,
Perfect. Great. Then our next scheduled Arts Commission meeting is April 11th at 4 p.m.
okay, well, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all.